Am I done with luxury? Am I over it? That question kind of makes me giggle, but I have to accept that I have had a break from luxury recently. I have not been looking online. I have not been keeping up to date with the collections. I have not been watching any videos on YouTube. I have not really been on Instagram. I apologise that I have not been answering comments. I have not been answering DMs. I have not really been engaged. I haven't made any videos on YouTube. This is the first time I'm filming, I think, in a few weeks, a couple of weeks at least, maybe even longer than that. You will have seen a gap in my videos, which normally doesn't happen. I generally try to put out 3 videos a week, and I'm pretty good at being consistent with that. There will be times when life gets busy and maybe it will be 2 videos a week, or I know last January 2024, I took a break as well. I took a week and a bit off because I just needed a circuit breaker. I was away. I was in the Maldives. Wouldn't that be amazing to be there now? I needed that break from social media and I just needed to have a complete and utter reset. And this time it has kind of been, it's not bad, I don't think, but I am very grateful to a lot of you guys who have messaged me on Instagram, who have DM'd me, who have texted me, who have emailed me to ask, am I okay? Why I have been MIA, missing in action. I am touched, really touched that you actually notice that I haven't been on the internet and I haven't been putting out videos. I think that's something that's amazing about this community, and I will get asked, as people slowly in my real life find out that I make YouTube videos about handbags, a lot of the time the question will be, why? Why are you talking to your camera about handbags? What the, you know? And this is a big part of that answer. A big part of that answer is having this place to come to, this safe space to come to talk about something that I love and I am interested in, that very few people in everyday life are, that there is no judgment on, that you get the excitement, that I get to share the excitement with you. There is obviously the people, the photographs up there, the people that I have met through this, the handbag tribe, and how meeting those people who have become real life genuine friends of mine, even though they have the audacity to live in other parts of the world, has been an absolute height of this. It's been amazing. It's been the best thing when it comes to having a YouTube channel. And feeding on from that is the community that we have built here, and that I have not had any more obvious example of, as to how many of you that have taken the time to notice that I haven't put out videos, that I haven't been online, and have contacted me to check that I'm okay. And that's very humbling. It's very humbling to come on here and talk nonsense to you. Let's be honest, we're talking about handbags and pretty colours and releases and what bag I'm buying and what I'm not buying, and what we think of the bags that are being released. Like, that is not groundbreaking stuff, but it's very entertaining and fun, and we all love it. And it's very humbling to realise that I come on here and talk to you about something that to me is an absolute joy, and that you guys firstly show up repeatedly for that and support me in that, but also when I am not doing that and I have a break from that, that you notice, and that you go out of your way to take your time to contact me to check, am I okay, what is happening, why I haven't been online, because that's unusual for me, because I normally am online pretty consistently, putting out videos consistently, talking to you about the new releases. I couldn't talk to you about the new releases right now because I have no idea what they are. I have not been following luxury. I have not been looking at bags. I haven't been on the Vuitton website in a very long time. I have no idea what the up-to-date releases are. I need to have a little time having a look at that, because my life hopefully is becoming a little bit more normalised, that I'm able to do that. But I couldn't even tell you what they are. And that's also unusual. It has helped with my commitment to not buy any bags until we go to Paris. I'll tell you how busy and manic things have been. I still haven't booked my flights to Paris. And there was a group chat going on between myself and Deb, and I committed to, and Meredith as well, I committed to booking my Paris flights about 3 weeks ago. And I text them both saying I'm going to book them today. And I thought if I text them both and say I'm going to book them today, I would actually do it. I still haven't done it. I haven't had the headspace to turn to even looking at flights. and booking flights, and there's a whole group chat with everybody that's going, and everybody's getting excited and talking about their flights, and obviously I'm getting excited about being there and seeing my friends, but I just haven't had the time or the headspace to commit to actually getting out a diary, looking at the dates. And this sounds ridiculous, but that is how I suppose it's classed as executive stress. When you work at a certain level and you make decisions and you do important things and things that matter in a business every day, I get to the point sometimes where it's close to burnout, and when I come home, I just can't think. That sounds ridiculous, but if I'm on my way home and my husband says to me, "What are we having for dinner?" that will push me over the edge. I don't know what we're going to eat. Is the washing? I don't know, because it's just one more thing, and it's the last thing that I just can't cope with or function with. And I have seen myself get to those phases. Now I'm a lot better at knowing when I get to that point and I need to try and have a break to bring myself back to being coping levels, and it just comes from the nature of the work that I do. If you've been around here for a while, you'll know that I own a business. It can get very busy. It can get very stressful. There can be things happening even outside of the actual work that we do. So the actual work that we do can get very busy and stressful, or there could be times that I'm managing that fine, but there's other things going on with just running and owning a business and a company and having staff and different things that need to be resolved that can just get a bit much. And that's really the reality of where I've been and why I have been ignoring and having no interest in luxury. And it's not that I'm having an epiphany and I'm coming on to tell you that I'm over luxury, I'm done with it, I'm selling all of my bags, it's in the past. No, the bank manager might like that, my husband might like that, but no, that's not what it is. I still love this stuff when I have time to actually think about it and commit to it. I just don't have that time at the moment, and it's not even that the time if you count the time, because if we look at the minutes and hours, there will have been time when I could have sat here and filmed videos. I didn't have the headspace to. I didn't have the headspace to research the videos, to think about what I was going to talk to you about, to look online, to have any interest to look online, to look at what the releases were, to then turn that around to make that into a video. I just didn't have the headspace to do it, and that's kind of what I feel like equates to that executive stress. And I've seen myself coming home at night and going into the shopping centre to get food, say, standing in Marks and Spencer's and looking at the shelves and standing there staring, because I can't decide what type of milk I need, and I can't decide what ham we need, and I don't know what the boys need, and I just, my mind just almost shuts down. It copes with what needs to be done during the day, and then I get to the point of, well, I can't make any more decisions. I'm done. My mind is blown, and I can't actually function and put that together to make any more decisions. And that is kind of why I have had no interest in luxury and taken no interest in it, because I haven't had the headspace for it. I suppose I've needed a break from it. I accept fully that having a YouTube channel and putting out videos is on me. It's my choice to do it. I enjoy it. I very, very much enjoy it. But there will come times when life gets in the way. Life becomes busy, work becomes busy, children's lives become busy, things happen, and I just hit that point where it's like, can't do that at the moment, just can't do that as well. Luckily for me, and I've been in business for a long time, luckily it doesn't happen very often. If I think about what I do in my business life, 3 videos a week, my children, my husband, my friends, my family, when I think of all the things that are going on, it doesn't happen very often, and I manage to cope with, and not even cope, enjoy all of those things at the same time without it actually impacting on the functionality of any of those things. And I think that's something I'm very blessed with. But there will come times like there has been, and that's where I've been. I have been MIA, if I could get the letters out. And because I just haven't had the headspace to commit to it, and I haven't had, I suppose, the interest, because I've been so burnt out in other parts of my mind, the thought of going online and looking at releases and what's coming and what the brands are doing, or I haven't even watched videos, and I generally with my friends keep up with their videos. I haven't even watched videos because I just couldn't. That was just one thing too much, and I had to take a break from that because my mind had got to the point that I just had no interest level in it because there was no space left. It's like anything though, it's a cycle. It's coming back. things are settling down, things are calming down. And I woke up this morning and I thought, I would like to turn the camera on and I would like to talk to everybody on YouTube and touch base and have a look and see what everybody's doing and see what videos are out there and see what people are talking about and see what I've missed, and has there been any releases? Is there any bags that I want to look at? No, I don't, because I don't want to buy any bags. We still have the corner of unboxings over there. And that's really where it's been at. And I just wanted to, because you had taken the time to comment, to message, to DM and to ask, which I'm, as I said at the start, I'm so humbled by, I wanted to just address it and address why I have been ignoring luxury and why I haven't been on YouTube and why I've been silent. And the biggest thing that I don't like about that is that it means I'm silent on, I'm not replying to comments and I'm not replying to DMs. I hate when life gets so overwhelming and busy that I don't have the capacity to do that. I really dislike that. And it's because you guys take the time to watch me, you take the time to leave those comments, you take the time to send those messages, and I can't reply to them. And I hate that. It seems like it's rude. I don't mean it to be rude. It feels like it's just wrong. And that's the thing I struggle with the most. And I know that a lot of you in your messages have said, don't feel pressure to reply. I just want you to know I'm thinking about you. And that's just so kind. And I know that it's not, that's in my own head, that I feel like I should be replying. And I feel like I'm almost not letting everybody down, but just you're taking the time to comment. And I really dislike when I don't have the time or the capacity to reply. And that's probably the hardest bit of this, even above and beyond not being able to put out videos for a while, because like that can come and go. And as I said, I'm fortunate enough there's not that many gaps really on my channel, but that's what I find the hardest bit of it. So I just wanted to come on and have a chat with you about that, given that you've all been so kind to check on me, and hopefully things are normalising and this is me getting back into the swing of things and being back on YouTube and making videos. And I'm actually have a bit of an interest sparked in looking at what the releases are, looking at what's online, looking at what's coming. I haven't even had that spark of interest in the last few weeks, so it does feel good that that's coming back. So hopefully this is the start of things normalising a bit, and I will be seeing a lot more of you here on YouTube. Thank you so much for standing by me. Thank you for still being here. Thank you for your comments and your messages and your DMs. Thank you for watching this. And if you are not done with me yet, I'm going to leave another video for you on the screen to enjoy. If you've enjoyed this little chit chat or you understand it, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care, and I will see you again in the next one.